Tyrannies existed across the Greek world from the city-states to the islands of Sicily and Samos. Most historians date the Great Age of Greek tyranny from 750 to 500 BC, ending with the ousting of Hippias. However, some authors extend the period into the 4th century BC, embracing the despotic rule of Cassander in Macedonia as well as the tyrannies of Dionysius I and II in Syracuse. The word tyrant carries with it a negative connotation. A tyrant is a ruler whose absolute power exists outside of the law. Therefore, a tyrant is never required to give an explanation of his actions, good or bad, to his citizenry. The 17th century English philosopher John Locke wrote in his essay on civil government, "Tyranny is the exercise of power beyond right. Wherever law ends, tyranny begins." However, early Greek tyrants were not deemed as brutal as others but, instead, were considered both wise and moderate. The first Greek tyrants, while coming from the elite class, came to power because of a desire to avoid the domination of oligarchies. The oppressive government of a tyrant could bring benefits to his people, even promoting social stability. Some tyrants, such as Cypselus and Periander of Corinth, were empire builders, overseeing the construction of temples and harbors, thereby maintaining both power and popularity by working with the interests of the people in mind. Regardless of their accomplishments as tyrants, good or bad, many usurped power by force or threat of force. The Athenian Cleisthenes and Corinthian Cypselus are two examples who achieved power through a coup. Over time, tyrannies would eventually fail and give way to a less oppressive government. Individuals within a tyrannical government would rise up in protest against the despotic ruler and oust him, replacing him with more democratic leadership. Tyrants of Corinth. The 7th and 6th centuries BC witnessed a number of tyrants in both Corinth and Athens. Among those who rose to prominence in Corinth were Cypselus, 657 to 627 BC, and his son Periander, 627 to 587 BC.